Hey guys, welcome back to a new tutorial in how to create your first roguelike map in Fortnite for beginners. In the previous tutorial, I have showed you how to create the NPCs, like this NPC for example. So if you missed this video, go back to my channel and watch the latest video and then come back to watch this tutorial. And about today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create a music switch to turn it off and on, like the background music like this one. So now I have created the F button here to turn the music on or off. So if I pressed it, the music started, and if I pressed it again, the music stopped. And this will happen for each player separately, not for all players. So if you're interested in more tutorials about this series, hit a like, drop a comment, and turn on the bell to be notified every single time I upload new video. And without further ado, let's jump into our video. Alright, so first things first you need to do is get an audio player device and an input trigger device into your project. And the settings you need to change in the audio player, here you need to add the background music you need to use and also set the volume to wherever you see suitable for your map. And here you need to turn the play on hit off. On it, check it, can be heard by, make it instigator only, and play location to the instigating player. So that's so far for the audio player device. And the input trigger device, you need to hear the creative input or the input type. It's up to you. You can make the button you see suitable for your map, and here you change the HUD description to whatever you want the player see to turn the music on or off. So it's up to you. And also that's it. So now we need to control these devices into our verse. But first, using the audio player device, you're going to see one problem, which is the audio player device doesn't have looping option. So let's say your background music is only 1 minute long. So after the 1 minute, the music will be stopped. So to fix this problem, you need here to come to your content drawer, and you need to sound. You need to add or search for sound cue, and you need to add sound cue. And this is the sound cue I have. So double click it. All right, so once you open the sound cue, you need to open your content drawer and drop the background music you downloaded and make sure it's connected. And to make it looping, you need to click on the soundtrack and check on looping and save, and that's it. So now your track will be looping. However, the audio device player doesn't have a looping option. And now it's done. So now we need to go to the verse. Alright, so this is not my main verse file, so it's going to look creepy without the using modules, the Fortnite.com devices modules or whatever. So these, the devices, the variable, the functions I use only for the music switch tutorial. So the devices I need to use, the audio player, the input trigger, and the player spawners. And the function, you need only two functions, the onSpawn function to play the background music on spawn, and also the music switch. Then this function controls the turning on or off of your background music. And here you're going to see this bar music player. It's a map of type logic, and we use this map to make the background music playing separately for each player. So if I turn the device on, it's not necessarily to turn the device for the other players. So each player control his own background music. So first thing we need to here to create the onSpawn function, and we use this function to play the audio player on player spawn. And the music switch here, we use this dump variable of type logic to get the value of this map to check whether the music player is running or not. So we need to get the player, make sure it's a player, not an agent. First, we need to get the value of this map. So we create a variable, we named it status, and it holds the value of the player map. to check whether it's working or no. So to see if it's true or not. And we got the value of this map and give it to the music variable. So now this music variable holds the map value, whether it's true or false. So now, if it's true, we need to make the audio player stop. So every time the player trigger the music switch, it's going this way. So first get the map value and check if the map or if the music is already playing, we need to stop it. So the audio player stop and set the music false. Else, so what else mean? It's not working. So we need to play it and set the music true. And last thing, we need to save the new value into our player map. And this function is triggered by the input trigger. So here on begin function, the music input, on pressed event, subscribe music switch. So each time player trigger the music switch, every time the player hitting or pressing the button, it's going to check if the player is running, if the music is running, turn it off. If it's already turned off, so turn it on. And that's it. So also here on begin, we need to get all the players and we need to play the music for each player and also set, or it's optional. So in my case, I need to turn on the music on the beginning. So the player can turn it off later, but on the game start, I need the player can hear the music. So if you don't need this option, simply you can delete these lines. But if you need the music be played on game start, you can add these 3 lines here. So we need to get all the players in the session and play the audio player and set the music player map to true. So we set the map here, the value is true, which means the music is already playing. And of course you need to compile, right? So you're going to see your device here, but actually I have a different device. So I guess it's this one. Right, so here you need to the BG audio, select your audio player, then music input, the input trigger, and player spawners, add all the spawners in your map. So that's it. Now launch your session. So now the game just started, and as you hear now, the music is on game start. So if I pressed the F button here, because I have set the input trigger to the F button, so when I press it, the music now is off, and when I press it again, the music is on. And if you have multiple players in your map, so none of your players will be affected by other players. So every player control the background music separately. And that's it for today, and hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. And if you're going to see more tutorials in this series, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell to be notified when I upload the next tutorial. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.